Okay, now members, let us see how do we handle this question. Now this question, we are dealing with two buildings of a certain distance apart, and then we are having a point P where we are seeing the area we are having two angles of elevation. Let us look at it. Two buildings of the same height, meaning this one and this one are having the same height. So this height is the same as from this up here. At 60 meters apart, 60 meters apart. The angle of elevation from a point P to the top of a building A, let me call this A, the top of the building A. So the angle of elevation is 20 and 45 degrees to the top of the building B. Now, it means that, by the way, if you have this as 45, it means that this building is nearer to you. The nearer the building is to you or something to you, is the higher the angle of elevation you are going to be. So it means that this one is going to be at a far distance from a point P because of this. If something is far to you, the angle of elevation is going to be smaller. So, meaning, if this is my point P here, means that the angle of elevation from here to here is going to be smaller. Compare the angle of elevation of this one which is near to you. Sorry. So meaning, if this is going to be from P is 20 degrees, and this one is going to be my 42 degrees. The other that the height is the same. So from here, we are having H up there, and also from here up here we have H as the distance because the others these two buildings are having the same height. Now, they also want us to get the height of the building, then the distance of the two buildings from P. Now, if this is P, let me say, if I call the distance from here up here to be X, then what is going to be my distance from here up to here? It's going to be, now from here up to here, it's going to be 60 minus X up to there. So this is going to be 60 minus X if this is adding X. So what are you going to do? Now our task is to solve, you see we have two unknowns, we need the two equations. So remember this is going to be 90 degrees and this is going to be 90 degrees. So what am I going to use? Let me use the first idea here. I want to make now this in terms of this and this. Also this in terms of X and H, and I solve those two simultaneous equations. So let me use now the first triangle here. It has this aspect. This is 20 degrees, and this is 60 minus X. This is right angle. So using tan, it's that our tan, the opposite over the adjacent. So my tan 20 degrees is going to be the opposite H over the adjacent, which is 60.x, minus X degrees. So if I cross multiply there, so now my H is going to give me 60 minus X into tan 20 degrees. I call this equation 1. So what am I going to use? I'm also going to use now this triangle here. This triangle with this one now, for it it's 42 degrees. Then this one is X and this one is height. Remember that they are having the same height. So it's that now my tan 42 degrees is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. You see that here, my H is going to be X tan 42 degrees if we cross multiply there. So you have two equations now. This, let us call it equation 2. So you have this equation and this is that these two are equal. So it's that equation 2 is equal to equation 1. How? You can see that this one, we are going to be having now this equation here. We have now our 60, no, it's X. Our equation, this one is X. So our H is equal to H. This one is X. Then tan 42 equal to, now this one with 60 minus x into tan 20 degrees. That's what the only unknown we have is this. So what are you going to do? You can open brackets, then take this side. Or you first divide it through this. This you divide it this side. We have x tan 42 over tan 20 equaling 60 minus x. Now divide this and get your one answer there. So you say tan 42 divided by tan 20. So here you get 2, okay, you get x into 2.4738 equaling 60 minus x. So you can break like terms and bring this aside. So this would be 2.4738x, then plus x equaling to 60. And this will give you 3.4738x equaling 60. And if you divide through, our x will be now 60 divided by and here I'm getting 17.27 meters to 2 decimal places. I'm giving it 2 decimal places. So I have now my x, but my question was asking me to first of all get the height. So start from here, I can just get the height. My height was x tan 42 degrees. So my height now will be the x, which is 17.27 tan 42 degrees. And so now my height here is going to be here I'm getting 15.55 meters. So that's the height of the buildings, the two, because all of them are in the same height. Then the distance of the two buildings from B. Then this distance, first of all, I have the x, so this distance B. I mean the building from B from B is the x is equal to x, which is 17.27 meters. Then the other one, f from B, is equal to 60 minus x, which will be 60 minus 17.27, which will give you the answer as 42.73 meters. So that's it, members. I wish you the best. I don't know that the smaller the angle, the farthest or the far, and that's how far that distance that building will be. The smaller, the bigger the angle of elevation, the shorter the distance. I think you've seen it there. But this one is bigger than this one. So that's it, members. I wish you well.